The next challenge we're going to do to learn more about insecure deserialization. Okay, so in this level, we talked about serialized objects and cookies. So one possible location that users can get access to an app's serialized objects is if they're passed to the web browser as cookies. So this isn't always the case, but sometimes you'll see that your cookie is base64 encoded. Sometimes there's some interesting data inside of these cookies. So if you see a cookie that's base64 encoded, you should probably decode it to figure out if there's anything interesting inside the cookie information. So if we decode this cookie from base64, we see that it is a serialized object. Okay, we went over that. And let's talk about the next lab. So the next lab is going to be modifying serialized data types. So we're going to be accessing this lab here. Let me go ahead and edit this on my command line. Yeah. Because for some reason, it likes breaking up the lines. So this is the link for the next lab. Okay. And let's go ahead and access the lab ourselves. Okay, so this one is going to be a little bit more complicated. And let's read about the lab. So in the description it says, this lab uses a serialization-based session mechanism and is vulnerable to authentication bypass as a result. Okay, authentication bypass. To solve this lab, edit the serialized object in the session cookie to access the administrator account. Then delete the user Carlos. So this is a little bit similar to the previous level, but there's some new things we need to keep in mind in this level. We'll talk about it when we get there. So let's go ahead and access the lab in a new tab. Okay, so in just a second, we get access to the lab. We got our shop. Let's go ahead and go to the My Account button over here. And then let's log in. So as usual, our username is Wiener Peter. We use that to log in. And one more time, we're going to take a look at the cookies for this level. So go to the hamburger menu, click on it, go to More Tools, Web Developer Tools, and then navigate to the Storage tab and access the cookies over here. We're going to copy the cookie value one more time. Then we're going to go over to our console. Okay, let's clear the screen. Let's paste in that cookie value. So one more time, we see that this is probably a base64 encoded string. We've got some %3D, so this is two equal signs. So we're just going to replace those %3Ds with two equal signs. And then we're going to wrap it in quotes. And we're going to echo this out. And we're going to pipe it out to base64 to see what the original string looks like. Whoops, we're going to, I did the opposite. Okay, so we're going to do base64 D for decode. So -D for decode. So this is a much longer string over here. So this one is O for object with 4 characters, and the object is called user. It's got 2 attributes. So it's got 2 attributes, a string that's 8 characters long called username. The value is a string that's 6 characters long called wiener. And then the second attribute is a string that's 12 characters long called access token. And then the value of that is a string that's 32 characters long, which is this long string over here. So we need to do 2 things. We need to become the administrator user. and we need to change out the access token because the administrator's access token is not going to be the same as this access token. Okay, so we can change. So this is where we have to change out some values, and when we change out the values, we also need to change out some details inside of the serialized object. So we're just going to grab all this stuff here. I'm going to copy it, and we're going to paste this out. Paste this in the console. What do we need to do? The first thing we need to do is we need to change the username. So to change the username, we're just going to go over to where Wiener is. We're going to replace that with administrator. The problem is that administrator is not 6 characters long. We need to match the number of characters with the string. So administrator is how many characters long? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is 13 characters long. So let's make the string 13 characters long to match this. The other thing is we need to change out our access token. So the access token here, this is 32 characters long. We don't know what the administrator's access token is. So what we can do is we can cheat. And the way we're going to cheat is we're just going to set the value of the administrator token to a Boolean value. And the Boolean value is going to be true. So 1 equals true. And the rest of this, we're just going to delete. The access token value that we already had. Okay, so this is all we need. Anyways, let's so the last thing we need to do is we need to encode this into base 64. So we're just going to wrap this up in quotes, and we're going to echo this out. So echo -n this thing. We're going to pipe it out to base 64 W0 so that it doesn't line wrap. Okay, so this is the string that we need to use as our cookie. So the cookie is going to set us as the administrator user. And oh, yeah, so this is fine. This is fine. Access token is going to be equal to a Boolean value equal to true. So access token is true, which means that we have access to the token. Let's go ahead and feed this cookie to the application and finish the challenge. So just going to copy this, and let's solve the challenge. Okay, so we just finished creating our modified cookie over here with the new serialized object that's going to give us administrator access. Let's go back to the application, and let's paste in the cookie here. So we delete the previous value, we paste in the new value, and then we hit enter to insert the new cookie. After that, we can reload the page, and then now we're logged in as the administrator. So the way we know that we're the administrator, if we go to my account, it says your username is administrator, and we have access to the admin panel. So let's go ahead and use the admin panel and delete the Carlos user to complete the lab. Okay, congratulations, you solved the lab. Great. So we've got a couple more labs to go before we finish with this topic for today. Let's go ahead and go back to the presentation here. So modifying serialized objects. So in this lab, the serialized object needed to be modified, and we need to modify the username and access token value as well, since the administrator user doesn't have the same token as the Wiener user. So the access token, we need to change that. We changed it from a string to a Boolean value equal to true. This isn't always available for us to use, but in this case it was. And so the username, we need to change it from Wiener to administrator. We also need to change the length of the string because we need to supply that. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next level.
Hey there, HackerFrogs! Are you enjoying this workshop? Learning new concepts and skills? If so, there's a way you can support the channel, and it's totally free. Just click on the subscribe button below the video. Also, click on the like button. And if you have questions or comments on this workshop, please leave them below the video. Thanks for listening. And now, back to our scheduled programming.